So I went to a local hamfest today. It wasn't a very big one. Including myself, there were 5 people there selling radio equipment. But there were some great people there and some good deals. Not just what I had on my tables, but I found this radio. I bought this radio and that little RM Italy amplifier sitting there. I bought the 2 of them for $150. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this radio. It's the first one for me. I've never had one of these before. And it seems to be working fantastic. Other than, you see that last digit is off. It's a little bit off frequency. I'm not real concerned with it because it has a function here to change the number that you're adjusting. And when you put it back to the channel, when I go to every channel, that last digit stays at the 2 where it needs to be. The clarifier is off now. It's not centered because of this being on 5.2. The receive seems to be right on frequency. It's the transmit that's a little bit off. Again, I'm not real concerned about it. I don't have OCD bad enough that I have to have that last digit shown as a 0. As long as I know where it should be, it's good for me. But like I said, I've tested this one. It works really well, other than that frequency issue. And the little amp also seems to work pretty well. It's not a real powerful box. It seems to peak, on my meter, it's showing about 70 watts peak. Well, my meter doesn't show peak, it shows average. It's going up as high as 70 watts on my meter. But again, I didn't buy it for the amplifier, I bought it for the radio. And I think I got a really good deal on this thing. It's in really good shape. I looked it up and they seem to sell for between $200 and $300. And the amplifier sells for roughly $100 to $120. And I bought the both of them for $150. It came with the microphone adapter to bring it down to a Cobra 4-pin. But this is the mic that it came with. Just a cheap Chinese coffin mic. And as you can see, it's seen better days. The wire is kind of pulling out of the plug. But I currently have my Turner Super Sidekick connected to it. Let me show you the Super Sidekick. And I just got some radio reports. I talked to a gentleman in Montana just using this radio and that little amplifier. And he said it was sounding really, really good. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera in front of the radio, so I didn't get it recorded. But I did record a little bit talking to my buddy 6 7/8, a local here. Skip is going like crazy today. As you can see that signal meter. Oh, and as I said that, it dropped off to nothing. It's been coming in like crazy. I've been hearing Arizona and California mostly. But like I said, I did get to talk to Montana, only about 20 minutes ago. And he gave me a really good radio report. He said that he has a 2950 in his collection. Now let's go over to the power meter. Actually, let's first... This is messing with me. The channel change knob is on the left. Every radio I've ever had, it's always over on the right-hand side. It's always over here, and the volume is over here. But not on this radio. This radio, the volume is over there, and the channel changer is here. Alright, we're on a channel that doesn't seem to have any activity. I have the little RM Italy box on at the moment. Let me see if I can block off the reflections that are hitting that power meter. We're on lower sideband. Let's give this thing a whistle and see what that power meter goes up to with that little RM Italy. Well, look at that. That was actually hitting 90 watts. Isn't that something? I must have the drive up a little higher than I did before. The radio has adjustable output power. This knob right here adjusts the output power on it. And I've had a lot of radios where that does not affect the sideband, but it seems to on this radio. When you adjust the power level, it changes both AM and sideband. I'm still learning about it. I started poking around with it and found that key changes what number the channel selector is on. You see the little arrow below the 5 right now? Now it's below the 2. Let's put it back under the 1. That way I'm changing just a channel at a time. With each click of the knob, it'll go one channel. We got noise on 41. We got sideband action. Upper sideband. Let's go on 42. Let me put this thing on AM. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going by memory. Well, actually, I can see it on the camera. And let me show you that power again. Let me get this so that we can see both the adjuster. And let me lean over to get rid of that glare on the power meter, but then it goes to the radio. Alright, we're going to go all the way down. Let me put that meter on 30-watt scale. We'll shut the little box off. And we're on AM. And it's keying. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn that microphone down so it's not picking me up. It looks like a little under 1 watt. But now watch it climb. Now what I've read is you don't really want this radio to do more than 10 watt dead key. And it looks like it's doing about a 12 watt dead key. So let's go down to a safe level, which would be about right there, pointing straight up. Oh, we got people on upper sideband on 42. Alright, now I'll show you. I'll give a whistle. We're on lower sideband again, and I have the power turned all the way down. Showing about, what, 1 watt? Let's turn it all the way up. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn the microphone back up. Let's go all the way back down again. What does that look like? About 4 watts? Let's turn it all the way up. And all the way up, it's doing what the factory said it would do, about 25 watts. I couldn't be happier. Well, I could be if it was right on frequency, but like I said, that doesn't bother me at all. My Washington's the same way. The Washington usually shows a 1 as the last digit. But so far, I am loving this radio. The amplifier, I have no idea what I'm going to end up doing with that little amplifier. Maybe in the future, my wife's car, maybe. If she decides she wants more power than what the radio has. But for now, it's going to get shelved. This radio, though, I think I'm going to use the radio for a little while. Learn a few more of the features of it, and just have some fun with this thing. Let's put that back on 38. Oh, we got somebody. I can't understand him.
Get through here. No problems. Very loud. 7 by 9, or actually 7 by 10. 300. 6.5. Or 5. I got all these.
I was just going to talk to you guys, and I almost keyed up the mic to do it. I have the mic in my hands, and I almost keyed it up to talk to you. Alright, I'm going to play a little clip from talking on this thing. And maybe I'll try and get some more DX with it today. And try and add a little bit of skip. I'll keep using the little amplifier. It's hooked up to it right now. And I'll just see what we can get with that. Well, I was pushing 90 watts. So it might do alright. Alright, let's see if we can get some DX.
Oh, is it 151 or 1060?
1060 151, returning to you.
Yeah, they're 151, South Carolina, I believe it was, 1060.
1060, good afternoon to you. 151, South Carolina, waving a hand.
Yeah, they're 151. We heard you in there. I thought we'd give you a shout. Sounding good here in Southern California. The 1060 here in San Jacinto, Southern Cal.
Copy that, 1060, out there in sunny California. Hey, you're sounding good on the air today. That radio's doing a hell of a job. Good to hear you in there, 1060. Thank you for that call out to me. Have yourself a great weekend. You got 151, South Carolina. I'm going to say 73s.
Okay, there, 151, sounding real good. Anyway, anyhow, 73 is your way. Have a great weekend. What's left? The 1060 to 1060 out here, San Jacinto, Southern California.
Look at that. We just got another good radio report on this old 2950DX. Just pushing out a little. I was noticing while I was talking to him, it was doing 70 to 80 watts out of that little tiny KL amplifier. That thing is small. It's little. Look at it. I'll put my hand on it. I can practically cover the whole thing. Actually, I can just about cover the entire thing with my hand. It stays cool, too. I was talking for a little bit, and it's still barely warm. But that radio, woohoo! She's a beauty. All right, guys. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.